Good morning, everybody. And Euro USD is basically doing nothing today. Well, this week you can see lots of tails to the upside, lots of tails to the downside, and we are in amongst the moving averages. Unfortunately, we are waiting for politicians. We're waiting for Russia and Ukraine to see what's going to transpire there, and hopefully sanity prevails and presidents start parking their egos and avoid the conflict. But for me at the moment, this is a no-go. There is nothing worth trading here at the moment. Look at what's happened yesterday. Something is brewing, that's for sure. Bet your bottom dollar that the smart money knows what is brewing. They have the inside information, so they've probably already loaded up their positions. But if you look at this, yesterday big move down and then up into moving averages and just above and below moving averages flat. This is a squeeze. If you look at this on Bollinger, you'll see it starting to squeeze. Bollinger Bands will be coming close together. It is setting up for a breakout of sorts. And there's no way of determining which way. You might as well just flip a coin. So for me, that is sit and wait. If you look at US dollar Japanese yen, a little bit of a different picture. We've kicked off with a bit of a strong dollar this morning. Not going to read much into it. It is after hours. Asian session doesn't really count for me. I'm really only interested in the European Open and then the US Open, to be honest, when it's Forex. That's the time where you're going to make the most money. So looking at the hour, we have a potential rejection there and we have another area there. So looking at the hour, trend is down. We've got a bit of a rally to the upside. I'd want to see what happens here at 115.340 or alternatively 115.257. If we start rejecting this area, then I would expect a continuation down. But looking at what's happening here, this is a bit of an engulfing bar. If you look to the left, it takes out quite a few bars as well. So kind of cautious, and being dollar, I think I'll just wait on the sides. Moving across the pound, British pound, Japanese yen, same scenario. You can see this is just people waiting to see what's going to happen. That picture is basically sit on hands picture. There's nothing you want to trade there, nothing more to be said about that. We are sideways in amongst the moving averages, up and down, above and below the moving averages, so sit on side. Euro British pound, there's a bit of a structure here. We did reject the one, come up and reject the 155 earlier in the week, and we're now down. If we start moving across to the hour, we did have a pretty strong trend down. I think this is probably the only one that we want to pay attention to. However, this previous swing low here, we're back above it. So just tidy it up. There's my swing low. If we can reject this level, and we're looking at the oscillators, that is possible. And I just want to put the next level in. Actually, we need to put 3 in because there are 3 fairly strong levels here. Okay, so first one is 083653. If we can reject somewhere around there, and there's another one just above it. So if we start rejecting anything between 083692 and 083653, that would be an opportunity to continue this short to the downside. The next level to watch is going to be this area right here at 083581, and then ultimately 083527. So if we reject these levels at the open, there is another move to the downside. You're more than likely going to be capped by this weekly support at 083253. But that is a fairly decent trade if you think about it. If it comes up into this area, you've got a 100-point stop loss for a 400-point gain. So this is a fairly decent setup. Oscillators are indicating it is what you should be looking for as well. So I'd be watching this on the 15 minutes at the European Open, to be honest. Just wait. This is the flag brewing at the moment, so definitely looking for another level higher, and it's probably going to be here. That does set up a bit of a inverse head and shoulders, so you're going to have to be pretty careful about it. Oscillators on the 50-minute also indicating that, but I'm not really interested in that. There's gaps to the downside as well, so rather pay attention to the higher time frames. This should be a nice setup for a double top and then start falling with diversions on the hour, and that will give me the indication that we need to reshort this. So that's probably the only one that I'm seeing out of everything that I watch. And I'll definitely watch this during the European Open. If something happens, we'll be in. If nothing happens, I'll watch it again at the US Open, and same thing, if something happens, we will take the trade. Otherwise, it is sit on hands today, and we will wait for the politicians to sort their nonsense out. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. No, on Monday morning. Enjoy the weekend. Cheers for now.